What's up, everyone? ODC, it's me here, and be sure to check out BigBoyCollectibles.com for all your action figure needs, whether it's DC Collectibles, Star Wars The Black Series, Marvel Legends, or G.I. Joe. BigBoyCollectibles.com will have it. Yo, Joe!
What's going on, everyone? ODC, it's me here, and today's review, we're going to take a look at the Star Wars The Black Series 3-pack, and I believe this is a Target exclusive. Today we're going to look at the Imperial Death Trooper, Captain Cassian Andor, and Sergeant Jyn Erso. Slow down when you talk. Jesus. Nice little packaging right here. It's got a picture of the Death Trooper over here on the side, and it's got a picture of Captain Cassian and Jyn Erso, Sergeant Jyn Erso. Says the no numbers on the side because it's an exclusive action figure box set, and there's a nice little read up right here if you want to read Jen's read up right there. I don't know why this is not focusing, but there you go. And here's Captain Cassian's read up, and there's the Death Trooper. So if you want to pause it and read those, you can. But let's not waste any more time. We're going to get all three of these out of package, and we'll be right back. Okay, and first up we have probably the most popular figure in the box set, I would say. This is the Imperial Death Trooper. He looks really good. He's pretty much just the exact same release as the original Death Trooper release, the single-carded release, except that he has this kind of this tactical gear here, which with the pauldron attached, and pretty much the same pouches that we're used to on the Shadow Trooper. But we'll get to those in comparisons in a little bit. I'm going to bring all those figures in and we'll compare them and contrast and everything. He also does come with the same exact blaster rifle as the single-carded release and the SE-14C, I believe it is, blaster pistol on his side. What looks to be some grenades on the front. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm assuming that these are probably grenades, and he has some ammo pouches up here. He also has a thermal detonator on the back of his belt there. I'm pretty sure that's a thermal detonator. That's what that is. But let me know in the comments below if I'm incorrect about that too. Like I said, not 100%, but this figure does look pretty good though, to say the least. I think, like I said, as far as the deco goes from top to bottom, he's the exact same. There's no difference in paint applications or anything like that. There's no paint variation. He's pretty much the exact same, even down to the little green, I guess what do you want to call this, little green hoses or outports on the mask. They are there. They are green. I wish they would have used maybe some sort of translucent color there, but the eyes are supposed to be green as well. They are painted green, but it's so dark that it almost looks black. Just to point that out as well. So overall, I do like the way the figure looks. I think him having a pauldron, having some sort of rank, helps his situation as far as collectors go. And now taking a look at the vest here, I think it looks pretty good. The only paint apps that this vest has are the little buttons right here, and it is attached to the vest. You can't remove this this pouch. So. But he also has pouches up in front, very similar to the Heavy Trooper from The Force Awakens. I know the pouches were probably they're probably placed differently, but I'm just saying the overall look for the ammo pouches being in front, kind of like a very tactical looking vest here. I think it actually kind of works, to be honest with you. But just to give you guys a good look at that. And it does wrap around. You can take this off. I'm not going to take it off because it's probably going to be a pain in the rear end to get it back on. But there is a point right here where you can just peel this portion off. And let's say if you want to put this on a different trooper, or you want to put it on a stormtrooper, I guess you could go that route if you wanted to. But there you go. There's a little comparison. We'll get him out of here, out of the background there. But they all look good standing next to each other. I was really hoping we were going to get some Shadow Troopers in this movie, but it seems to be that they're bringing in some new troopers. I don't have a problem with that either. I was hoping for maybe just like one appearance of this guy. I don't know if these guys have cloaking abilities like the Shadow Troopers do. I guess we'll find out in the movie too about that. More specs and everything more will come out the closer we get towards the movie. But there's the Death Trooper. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and moving on to Captain Cassian. Okay, and we're back, and here we have Captain Cassian Andor. And he actually comes with a pretty cool blaster rifle here. It's actually modular, which is, excuse me, pretty awesome. I like that added little touch that makes this box set exclusive. That's nice. I also really like this, his attire. His attire is probably one of my favorites. And I might actually use this as a base for my own character of me as a smuggler. Because that's what I think I would be if I were a part of the Star Wars mythos. I think I would end up being a smuggler. But they always go a little overboard, a little bit cheap with the paint on the face. Like I said, that's probably my biggest gripe with humanoid figures from the Black Series, is that they're just, ever since X-Wing Luke, they've just gone down, way down in quality. And I'll just bring in X-Wing Luke as a reference here. And as you can see, look at the difference in paint here on X-Wing Luke and Captain Cassian. I mean, this is just... I understand this is from Wave 1, and they want to put out their best, but... I mean, why can't you give us this quality just on a consistent basis? It's not much to ask, I don't think. I mean, if you went the extra mile here, you should always go the extra mile. Why not? You'd sell more, I think. And I think this has been a common complaint with most Hasbro figures as far as the Black Series go. Especially with the upcoming Leia coming out, and people are really kind of biting their tongue on that one. But that's my little rant about the paint apps. That's going to be my universal gripe until I finally see one that's kind of turned the corner and gone back to what they gave us in Wave 1. But I digress. Anyway, talking about the figure, back about the figure, he does have a underneath shirt, which is very reminiscent to Han Solo. And I think it looks really good, to be honest with you. I really like the sculpt and the texturing going on here. The wrinkles and everything. I think that looks really good. I do really like the sculpting going on with these Rebel coats, man. These Rebel coats look so cool. I wouldn't actually mind picking one up for myself. That's how cool I think they look. I like the rank medals over here, giving off the information that he is a captain. It's pretty awesome. His holster here is a little bit larger, but it's probably, I think it's pretty much the exact same holster that he had in the single card release. This is probably my preferred look for Captain Cassian, and I'm probably going to army build his single carded look from the other planet, just as some Rebel troopers, because we don't have any. But setting him back here, and we'll get back to him in a second, he does come with this modular rifle, which is pretty awesome. That is something innovative, and I really like it, and hopefully he uses this in the movie, and I'm assuming that he will, but here's a better look at the rifle itself. And if you want it, like I said, it is modular. You can pull it apart here. Here's the stock. And then here we have the front of it with the scope and everything. I think it looks really cool. And his blaster pistol can just fit right into his side holster, like so. And I think that looks really good. I really do like the paint apps on here. I think it has just a couple paint apps here, but I think it works. It's just got silver, and then everything else is pretty much just the plastic color of the plastic. But I think it looks really good. Not everything needs weathering, I don't think, but everything just kind of plugs right in, like so. And there you go. You have yourself a rifle. But it's a nice little added touch, like I said, nice little added touch to make this figure, I don't know, maybe a little bit more wanted. Also, the getup is probably going to be a little bit more wanted as well, as this is probably the more definitive look for Captain Cassian, I'm assuming. That's probably what people are going to want, but like I said, the paint apps look really crisp and clean on him. As far as, well, obviously not the face. The face is, like I said, a little bit off. As you can see, the beard is on one area here, and you can actually see that the beard is sculpted into the head. It's just like, whoa, what the hell happened here when you guys were lining up the beard? Holy shit, it's way off. So the paint apps are subpar on the face, as usual, with the Black Series, and that's just a damn shame. Moving on to articulation here. His head can swivel, full 360. It can look up. Let's see if I can really get him to look up. Yeah, that's about it, due to the hair sculpt and the jacket getting in the way. But his head can look down. It can rotate full 360. It can tilt a little bit side to side. Arms go up. About that far. Not the best going up. It can do a full 360 rotation, a single bend at the elbow, which actually has a good range of motion in the elbow. And then you have your swivel in the elbow. You have your swivel on the wrist and a hinge going back and forth, left and right. And then this one also goes left and right as well. He has the diaphragm joint, which does crunch back and does crunch forward a little bit, and it can pivot side to side. And like I said, it can swivel as well, because he does not have a waist swivel. T-jointed hips, which go out. Good, nice splits there. Go forward. And don't really go back due to the sculpting of the rear end. Then we have an upper thigh swivel. A double jointed knee, which is a good range of motion there. Then we have, do we have a boot swivel? No, we do not. No boot swivel. Ankle hinge, which goes back and does go forward a little bit. And then we have the ankle pivot and 2 peg holes at the bottom of his feet. But overall, I really do like this figure. I think it looks really cool. And I'm pretty happy with the modular rifle. So if you want to have him with his sidearm, or if you want to have him holding just his sidearm, actually, you could have him do that. No trigger finger on the other hand, so you might just want to have him hold this on the one hand. But I think it looks best with the pistol like this. I think it looks really cool. So there's Captain Cassian. Definitely 2 thumbs up here. Okay, up next we have Sergeant Jyn Erso, and this is the same release as the single-carded and the SDCC exclusive action figure. There is no difference. I'm not sure, well, maybe in paint applications, but I don't see any, and yeah, it's pretty much the exact same. Her hood or shawl is removable. And just kind of peel it off of her head. Get the shawl off your head, girl. There we go. Okay. I would say that this is probably one of the better face sculpts. The most frustrating thing I think with Hasbro and their face sculpts is the fact that the sculpt is there. It's just the paint apps are just so lazily done. That's not even a word. But they're very lazy with their paint. I just don't understand. It's like if you went the extra mile to get really good face scans done, why not go that extra mile and then put some beautiful paint on these figures? I understand they're only $20 figures. That's the excuse that people use. But I mean, come on, man, just hook it up a little bit. I need a little bit. Just a little. But she does come with her blaster pistol, and I don't know the technical name for this blaster pistol. Let me know in the comments below. But it looks cool. I've never seen a blaster pistol like this in Star Wars lore before, so... But her hands are really teeny. And I mean teeny, teeny, teeny hands. She's got little baby hands. But She does hold her pistol well. She can get her finger in the trigger hole. So there you go. She does have her harness here that does wrap around her leg, and this is a separate piece. So I guess if you wanted to, let's see if we can detach this. I don't think you can detach it. No, there's no detach point. Nope, it's not coming off her unless you cut it off. So there's that bit of information. I'm sure if someone wants to do a custom, they'll probably just cut it off and then re-glue it if they want to use that that harness for somebody else. But anyway, as far as her articulation goes, her head can swivel, full 360 rotation, does look up, down, no job turkeys. Arms go up, down, full 360 rotation, single bend at the elbow, swivel at the elbow, wrist rotation here. She does have a hinge going back and forth, and this one does go up and down, so it helps with her actually holding her pistol, which is nice. She does have a diaphragm joint which can swivel, and can crunch more so back than forward. It can crunch a little bit forward, but not a whole... Come on, focus. But not a whole hell of a lot. So, there's that. I gotta fix my lighting. Holy shit. Let's see if she can pivot side to side. She can pivot side to side, which is nice. She can also do... She also has a little bit of a head tilt. Just a little bit. Not too much, though. She can do the splits nicely. Legs go forward. And they do go back a little bit. Upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. If I can get her to bend. Come on. Come on, girl. Bend. There we go. What is with this leg? Like, doesn't want to bend all the way. I don't know what's going on with this. Let me try the other leg. There we go. That one's bending. There's a double jointed knee. I don't know. Maybe this is sculpted improperly. I might have gotten... Let's see here. No, this is a... I thought I had two left legs for a minute there. But it's not. Anyway, we do have a boot swivel. We have an ankle hinge which does not go forward. It only goes back, and it does have the ankle pivot that we all know and love. And then two peg holes at the bottom of the feet. But she looks pretty good. Not a big fan of that knee joint the way that is. But I do like her pistol here. And overall, I do like her look. I think she looks really cool. Hopefully we get in a Imperial disguised Jyn Erso, which I'm sure we will, with the batons and everything. Sorry, the camera all over the place, but she's pretty cool. I'm sure we're all used to seeing this. I'm sure there's been a lot of reviews on her already, on this look for her, but she looks really cool. I dig all the sculpting on for the undergarment here, or I should say for the jacket. This is part of her jacket, I believe, because this does match that undercoat there. It's kind of almost got a vest over her jacket. So, looks really cool. Her pants are actually textured, which is pretty nice. She doesn't have much of a butt, which kind of looks a little bit odd here. The way they decided to do this like diaper sculpt for her rear end. So, I don't know if I'm a big fan of the way that looks from the backside, but I do like the texture for the pants, though. That's really cool. And I do like the sculpt of the boots. She also has some different type of texturing going on throughout her leg down here, which looks really good as well. She's got a couple more paint apps here with this band going around her leg, almost to show off the fact that these are almost adjustable pant legs, which is pretty cool. I like the bubbliness of the back of the vest going over the coat. I think that looks cool. Overall, I really do like her outfit here. Looks pretty nice. Okay, and overall, I really do like this 3-pack, even though Jyn Erso is just a basic repack. I'm not a big fan of the repacks. I wish we kind of would have gotten either a different person, but I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to just get as many female characters out there as possible, even if it's the same one. That's what Hasbro tends to do, and it's their main character of the story, so I kind of get it. I'm just glad that we're getting this version of Captain Cassian. I think it looks fantastic. I really do like this outfit for him. I really do like this Death Trooper. It looks really good. We finally have a ranking Death Trooper. Looks fantastic. Here's a quick little comparison with the regular Death Trooper. And like I said, it's basically just a repack of this Death Trooper with a new harness on. So, if you need a ranking officer for your Death Troopers, there you go. And then here we have Captain Cassian's single-carded release with these SCC-14, or I'm sorry, DH-17, excuse me. Whew, I'm messing everything up. But he does, I think he does pretty much have the exact same pistol here. Let me just, because this rifle is modular, let me just take this apart and see if it's the exact same. Take this out as well. And it's very similar. The only difference is that this stock comes out a little bit more on the pistol due to it being modular. The paint apps are obviously different, but still looks pretty good. I think they both look pretty good. I'm pretty sure that this is the exact same head sculpt. Let me just pop this off. And yep, pretty much the exact same head sculpt here. And actually, I might swap heads due to this having better lined up facial hair. So I might have to do that. And then Jyn Erso here. I'm not going to even compare her with her regular release. Here is the Kmart exclusive Jyn Erso. Looks really good. I really do love this. I would actually go on to say that I think I like this Jyn Erso better. I don't know what it is. I think it's, maybe it's, I don't know, the head sculpt is different here with this one. She's kind of has matted down hair. Come on, get off. There we go. She has matted down hair here due to her wearing a hat. So the head sculpt is different on the Kmart exclusive from the original release. So this is actually a new head sculpt. And I think I actually like this head sculpt a lot better. I think this is overall just a better figure, to be honest with you. Not saying that this is a bad figure. I like them both. But if I have to pick one, I think I'm going to go with this one. So it kind of works out that they gave us two different looks for the two main characters in the movie. I would definitely give it 2 thumbs up here. I think it's a solid 3-pack overall, even though these two are pretty much just a repack. He's got a little bit different harness, and she's just a basic repack. But we do get a better look for Captain Cassian Andor. So, with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.